Have you guys ever felt like when you wake up in the morning, you wake up and then you brush your teeth, wash your face, and then you go to have your breakfast? And then after having breakfast, while everything is so quiet, like right now, everything is so quiet, you don't even hear a sound. There's no sound at all. Only the wind and the trees, leaves moving. That's all that I can hear in Australia, like in Pennant Hills. So in this moment, after having breakfast, immediately I just feel sleepy again. I just can't get enough of sleep. Obviously, I'm not from Australia. I'm from Myanmar. And my life in Australia and my life in Myanmar is totally different. Because here, everything is so quiet. Like the place that I'm living in Pennant Hills, everything is so quiet. When you wake up, you don't hear a sound until you go to bed. And still, you don't even hear the sound. Like only sometimes, like rarely, you will hear a car passing by, or you will hear someone else talking, or you will hear your neighbors talking to each other and such. But still, it's pretty rare. But in Myanmar, the place that I'm living in is in Chinatown. So I'm always hearing things. I'm always hearing some sound. There was always some noises, like traffic jam. You will hear the cars honking, and you will also hear people shouting to each other even when there aren't any cars. Like for real, even at nights, while there are only a few cars, you will still hear people shouting to each other like random stuff, like "Hey, what you doing?" and such. Every single time, every night, you will hear that. It's in Chinatown, and that is the life that I was living in before I got to Australia. But now, it's totally different. It's so quiet every day and every night. And I'm not telling you this because I'm complaining and such. I don't like it and such. No. I love quiet. I love being here. While everything is so silent and you can just be yourself, you don't even hear anything, you're in peace. I love that. I'm not saying that Australia is a quiet place. I'm just saying that the place that I'm living in, it's a quiet place. And the place that I was living in Myanmar, it was not so quiet. And I feel like I'm living two lives. But when I'm living here, I feel like something is missing because all my life, I always had that thing like noises in your background. Your background noises like traffic jam, people shouting at each other and selling things and such. You always hear those, right? Even when you don't want to hear. So all my life, I've been hearing that, and right now everything is so silent, like I'm in peace or something. When you're living like this, I think you will feel something like you miss those noises. You want to hear those noises like sometimes you just missed it. You want those back, even though those are not kind of a good thing. Today is February 26th, and it has been a week that I have been uploading daily vlogs. And I'm seeing some increase in passion, and I'm seeing some differences. Like in myself, I'm getting more and more interested in making daily vlogs. I'm getting more motivation because I have been doing this in a row and I've been getting a streak, right? I don't want to break that streak, so I'm getting more and more motivated. And I'm dying to try more angles, and I want to try different things. So it's been a week, yeah. One of the reasons that I like Australia is because it isn't too hot like Myanmar. In Myanmar, usually the degrees are like up the roof and it's actually too hot. But here, it is not like that. It just rained. Now, everything is wet and it's It's not too cold. It feels good. It just feels good. Today is Wednesday and tomorrow is Thursday. And I'm very excited about football because football sessions that I go to are usually on Thursdays, and I wonder whether there will be a football session tomorrow. And I have been wanting to play football like for the whole week, the past week and this week I have been wanting to play football, and last week I couldn't play because there wasn't any football sessions, as that was the orientation week. But this week, I think I'm gonna go. So, Myanmar or Australia? For me personally, I love to live in a place where my family is at. It doesn't really matter where that is. So, right now, my family is at Myanmar, so I would choose Myanmar. But if they come to Australia one day, and if they decide to settle down here, then without a doubt, I'm choosing Australia. So yeah, that's just my opinion, and I don't know why I tell you guys that, but yeah.